You know what it is, Lil Keke the Don, H-Town legend, and right now you locked in with 9-8 Film. Let's go.
All right, Lil Keke, talk to me. How you feel about the state of Houston rap?
You know, I'm from a different time of it, so you know, my respect level, my output on the period is sometimes a little different than everybody else. I'm from a major independent game when we came up. I done 4 million independent throughout my time of doing music. So I just look at it, you know what I'm saying, about, you know, a lot of people feel like what the OGs don't do and what we should do and how we should give back, but I just feel like it's an equal opportunity for them to get it. So it's turning back and well, things are happening. I like Megan Thee Stallion. She's a new breed of the female rap. We got a lot of up and coming rappers. So like the opportunities here, they different now. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is here for them. Like when we came up, it wasn't no social media, no Instagrams, it wasn't none of that. It was a lot of on the work, on the road, hard work, a lot of hours, a lot of driving, a lot of flies, a lot of that. So I feel like the younger generation in the new state, they got just as many opportunities to get it with all the, you know, the social networks, the networking of everybody. They just got to take advantage. You know, it's kind of overcrowded in the whole game. So whatever you do, I just advise people to, you know, do it time 10. If you stay up 3 hours, stay up 6. If you go to studio 3 days, go 5 days. Just turn it up a little more, and I think it'll turn out. If it's for you, it's for you. So it's in good hands.
So as somebody who's been, you know, back in the old days, like you said, how y'all used to, you know, travel and just getting out, getting your music out was different from today's age. Do you feel like it's a lot easier for you to get your music out now?
Yeah, it's much easier to get the music out now. You know what I'm saying? Like from a streaming standpoint, from a video standpoint, from the outlets. When we was kind of coming up, it wasn't no 4 or 5 outlets, no World Star,
right,
no YouTube, none of this. It's a more visual game now. So I think it is a lot of more outlets. At the same time, you know, I try to tell people that making music and selling music is 2 different things. And I also try to tell them likes and followers ain't customers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from a buying stage of music.
Right.
Like, my customers still buy music. A lot of these customers now, they downloading it, they doing different things like that. So you just gotta know how you playing the game, and yeah, it's much more outlets to get it out. You just gotta take advantage of it and try to find a way you can get some money out for it.
So what do you think Houston's impact been on hip hop, even from past until current?
Well, you know what I'm saying, like, people never understand the Houston hip hop game totally fully because we so embraced into the independent game of it. Like I say, when we first come out, we was doing 25, 30,000 the first week. These were crazy numbers. You got people that's only doing 25 or 30,000 total now. So people look at the hip hop, and I would state on hip hop, they probably look at us of how we do it like Atlanta, how we do it, but we do it totally different. A lot of youngsters that came up right behind us, they followed our footsteps in that type of trend of doing it independent. I think Houston is the biggest independent city as far as independent music that you'll ever see, as far as selling it like that from our game. So I just think that, you know, our state on hip hop is gonna always be different if you're a prisoner of the moment of right now. You know what I'm saying? When you go to looking at a Bun B, a Pimp C, a Lil Keke, a Zero, you'll never understand that game right there because a lot of these youngsters not from that game. So they wouldn't understand our impact. Like, you can't really go to a lot of cities and name these type of legends, these type of millionaires, people that's living in this type of state of life. Like, for instance, me, I don't have to do this no more. I'm done. If I don't make another record, if I don't sell another album, if I don't do another show, I'm gonna live exactly how I'm living. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm able to do this for the love. So with that being said, our impact on hip hop is gonna always be different from the way that we started.
So you're an independent artist now, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Okay, and at the peak of your career, you still consider independent, right?
I've had 3 deals, but I've always considered myself independent.
Okay, so in this day and age, with as much access we got to like social media and just you seeing people just like blowing up or kind of having more control over their career, do you think it's wise to sign a major? Or do you still think it's just better to be independent?
It all depends on what you're trying to do. Like I have a new artist and I'm giving him an opportunity to go major because the reason why, you know, he don't have no kids. He fresh out of school. He can stay gone 3 months, 6 months, 9 months on the road, 21 days, 30 days out of the month. Me, I control my own career and I control everything. So I like the independent side of it because I really see more money. I own all my masters. I'm dominating my streams. I control everything. If I decide I want to take 2 weeks off and go on vacation, I can do that. But from a youngster standpoint that's not from this independent game, I would advise them to go ahead. People always ain't nothing wrong with the 360, man. If they gonna give you Sprite, Hennessy, Reebok, if they gonna give you all that and promote you well to get that money, then I push that forward to something. So it's just all about who you are. Me being an elder statesman in the game, I like being independent because I'm more in control.
Right, so you don't really have like a label telling you when you could drop music, the content or anything like that?
No, I want creative control, period. You know what I'm saying? So even with my artists, we still have creative control, but I'm telling them, man, take the opportunity, man, to travel, go see the world, go do what you need to do. I've seen it. I've seen the world. I've seen the top of the mountaintop. So, so it's just all about which way you want to live. And, a lot of artists that come up straight, they don't want to take that route. They want to come straight in doing what we done, but at the same time, that game is not fit for everybody either.
Right. I want to ask you about something. So, we know Nipsey Hussle just, passed away, rest in peace. And he was real big on, giving back to the community and whatnot and help, building the community up. I saw that Barack Obama gave you some type of award, I think back in like 2016 for like coming back and like helping the community. You mind talking about that for me?
Well, I'm real big in youth sports. Mainly football, you know what I'm saying? I give back to a lot of different charities, but my main thing that I do youth sports. So he just seen that throughout a 10-year, I was giving kids opportunity to play for free, taking them on trips, doing different things, taking them out of the hood, man, giving them a sports life, and not just doing sports with them. We done school with them. We made sure they had tutors, you know what I'm saying? A lot of kids that came play football for me, man, they didn't eat, sometimes at night we supplied meals. We done a lot of things for them. And the thing about the Obama Award, it wasn't something that I was campaigning for. It was something that was just recognized throughout the community. But I do a few things, not just that, so I just try to give back in the best way I can. Some of the times just not always associated to music. You know what I'm saying? Some of the ways we just give back, man, we just give back without even talking about it.